Hi everybody, it's Jill from Thurso Grows. How are you all doing? Just thought we would have a wee catch up for our December Go Get Gardening video. So hope everybody's well. We've had a bit of a dreich November, haven't we? And start of December, pretty awful, isn't it? Bit overcast and horrible, but work continues as always up at the garden. So I thought what we would do is just take a wee walk round and show you some of the things that ourselves and the volunteers have been up to, just keeping things ticking over for the winter. Okay, here we are back again. Very quickly, just thought I would show you this first. We have been, or Sharon has been, saving seed like mad here. So we've got some bits and pieces. It's a great idea. Save yourself a bit of money, not buying so much online, and actually saving some of your own seeds. And this is a great wee progression. If you've been getting into your growing and you're really starting to sort of quite enjoy it, this is a great wee step forward again, is actually starting to save some of your own seed. Store it, dry it off first of all, store it somewhere cool, somewhere dry and somewhere rodent proof, and then you can start sowing your own seeds. So it's brilliant. So what have we got here? Some sunflower seeds, some broad beans there just at the back, some peas there. We've got some nasturtium in that little tray there. There are thousands of poppy seeds in this one, and we've got, if I just show you these ones at the back here, a little bit of calendula, and then we've got some marigold seeds and things there as well, and a couple of slightly sad looking beetroots on the end. Don't know why they're there, never mind. But yeah, great wee idea. Think about starting to save your own seeds, and then you can grow your own in the spring. You don't need to wait on your orders coming in. So got some jobs there for the college students this afternoon. So what have we been doing development wise? Let's just go and have a wee quick look round. Give you a wee shot of the garden there. Let's move on. So those of you that haven't been up to the gardens for a little while, drum roll, ta-da! Compost loo's finished, so it's all been decorated. We had some lovely linoleum donated into us. Thank you, Jennifer. So that's all down, and we had a lovely painting done for us as well, which was supposed to be going on the end of the potato boxes, and we decided that was far too nice to be putting on the end of a tatty box outside, so we've hung it up in our compost loo. Thank you very much, it's lovely, we love it. So there we go, compost loo's done. Let's move over here. You can see from the last video just how much some of that seaweed has started to break down. So quite a change in it, how it looks now. Here's another one, a wee weed sticking through there, wee cheeky weed. Over here, right, where are we here? So what we're doing over here, this is going to be a kids area over here. So along with students from the college, we have been coming up with ideas and things, and they sent us in some ideas, and Sharon has taken all of that on board, and this is all going to be developed. So with their help, this bit's been started, and we're clearing it as we speak, so hopefully they'll be back in this afternoon to help us do a wee bit more. So a great wee area for kids. Watch this space. I'm not going to tell you what we're putting in there yet, but we've got some lovely wee ideas going in here. And then the wee bottle greenhouse, of course, is still there for the kids as well, because they love that. They love that. So let's go have a wee quick look in the polycrub. So if you remember from a previous video, we had the potatoes in here, and we did get quite a reasonable wee harvest off them. I think we got about 7 or 8 kilos in the end, which isn't a huge amount, but to be fair, it's always a little bit dodgy trying to get a late season of potatoes in, particularly in our area where we are in the far north. So it was always a bit of a gamble. It's always going to be a bit of a gamble, especially if you're outside, because they can't get frosted. Or sadly what happened to these ones is, believe it or not, they got blight again. So yeah, temperatures must have still been high enough and going on for long enough, wet conditions and above sort of 9-10 degrees. So unfortunately it all broke out with blight again, but we managed to save the potatoes underneath, and like I say, I think we got about 7 or 8 kilos. They weren't the biggest potatoes in the land, but hey, better than nothing, and if you don't give it a go, you're never going to know. So we'll just keep trying. We'll always keep trying. So yeah, we've had a volunteer in this morning. Anne's been in this morning to help, and she's been putting on some of the tatsoys and pak choys and more of the rocket and stuff as well. So that's what's in there now and filling the gap. filling a few wee gaps up the back here as well. So the cut and celery and the cabbages were in there of course before, and at the front there we've just popped in a few wee more of those plants just to keep going. There's all the seedlings that are just growing on quietly in the background. So you're never going to get a huge amount of growth at this time of year. It's always going to be quite slow, but what you're aiming to do is obviously just to try and fill that hungry gap come the spring. So and again, it can be a little bit of a balance sometimes. Most of these things, when you come the springtime, when the temperature does start to warm up a bit, sometimes they will just bolt. So you just have to wait and see what you get out of it. So broad beans are looking nice on the end there though. These are looking good. I think young Ali sowed them. So yeah, that's what's going on here in the polycrub. Let's just go and have a wee quick wander about. We have mulching goes on, always mulching. So have a wee look at this bed actually. This was one of the first ones to be done, and you can see how the straw is really starting to go darker in colour and sort of collapse down on itself. So all the little worms and microorganisms underneath here start pulling that down into the soil, and they'll be dealing with it on a daily basis 24/7. These wee guys never stop. Some lovely kale there, still got loads of kale on the go. Some Brussels sprouts. These ones were put in very late, but who knows, we'll see. Give it a go, give it a go. On the other hand, the sprouts we've got over here have been going like mad, so these will be getting picked and picked and picked. You can see the plants themselves are not looking very great at the moment, but we've been getting a great harvest of these. I think we're up around about 10 or 11 kilos, believe it or not, from these patches of sprouts that we've had. So really chuffed with the sprouts. We've done well with them. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, work continues. Things keep moving along nicely. So we will see you in January. I hope everybody has as good a Christmas as you can under our circumstances. Yeah, just all take care of each other, have a nice Christmas, and we will see you in the new year. Bye.